Okay. So now let's start the iDesktop.NET plugin development. Yeah, so from this architecture map, you can see, yeah, this one, the SuperMap iDesktop. So we will show you this product, and the contents we have 4 parts, and first one just some introduction, very general, and then we will show you some environment configuration, software preparation, and then the last 2 parts about the how to customize the interface and how to add the plugin. Yeah, that is the first part. We just see the, so for the iObjects and iDesktop, so these 2 products actually is very similar. The iObjects provide the core or the basic ability to do the analysis. So iDesktop is also based on this. We call it a component. So it's just some. Let me find whether we have. Okay. Let me go to the package to show you. Here. You can go to the bin folder, and then you will find the SuperMap. Yes, here. You can see. Yeah, actually here we separate the different analysis function or some processing function or UI design, the DRL file. So here, iDesktop is also based on this component, SuperMap component, and but our developer build the interface and make it to the application. So that is the core of the iDesktop, and yeah, and yeah. So here we provide we can also get the function, the basic function in the iDesktop customization, and you can call some function, use the API and call the function from the SuperMap component and provide some analysis function, some map result. Yeah. And so here, in the development for the iDesktop plugin, yeah, for sure you need to prepare the iDesktop.NET, and also you should prepare IDE. Here we use the Visual Studio 2013 to do the demonstration. And here, the first one, for the interface of iDesktop, you can modify. Even you see there's some on the interface. Even you can remove some tabs. So let me start one. Yeah, I will use I will also use this one. And here we, okay, later we talk about this point. Yeah, let's see the interface first. So you find this is the interface, and here we called it, each one is a tab, and here you can modify the interface from here, the view, environment design, and select this one. And then now it will go to another interface. We called it design interface. So here you can see this is a different, this is the each tab, and also we called it, this one is a group and some control bar, some buttons. So here you see you can delete some tab, and also you can add some new tab like this. And in this type, you can add some group, add a new button, add several buttons like this. Yeah, and this is for the interface design, and here for the action, you should set from here assembly name. Here you can see it let you to choose some DLL. So for the DLL, you can add some your own DLL, or you can choose the SuperMap DLL. So you can see here, if I select a SuperMap DLL, so you can use some function of SuperMap. So that is like now I choose yeah, so like here, you select the SuperMap data DLL, then you can later you can select some action of this DLL. And so here you can select, or you can later I will show you how to create your own function, and then you can select your own DLL here. And other parameters, just some set some image of the button, set some ID or index. that is. After that, you can apply and click OK. So it will restart the interface. It will save the your changes of the interface. So see here, this is a new tab we add. Yeah, okay, that is the interface design. And here, let me delete the settings, and we will use the second way to build the new plugin. This one, okay, delete it. We also delete this one because that is also the new tab I add. And okay. Okay. And so just now we see how to customize the interface, and yes, there's some DLL of SuperMap. And here, this one, this part, we will show you how to customize and add some your own functions. Here before we start the development, we need to do several steps to do the environment configurations. Here, the first step is to register the development environment. So that is because here we provide some template in Visual Studio, so we have to register it in the Visual Studio. And here you have two options. You have two ways. The first one, if you install the Visual Studio first, then you install the iDesktop. So when you install iDesktop, it will automatically register this template in Visual Studio. So you don't need to do, when you install iDesktop, you will find this dialog. But here, if you install iDesktop first, and then you install the Visual Studio, so you will not have any template. So here, you have to run this program to register the template. So you can go to this path. Let me show you. This one, the tools register template. So just double click this program, and it will finish the processing. Yeah, after that, you can go to the Visual Studio to see. Yeah, after you run the registration program, so you'll find this new button here. So we just set a name. Here, the location you can select as you like. There's no some specific requirements. So you can, I just put it on the desktop. Here we can set, just enter maybe the date. Yeah, like this. And we select the SuperMap desktop plugin and click OK. And it will do some configurations. Yeah, so let's go to the slides first. Yeah, this page, okay? We called it some template, plugin template. So, yeah, so you find, let me explain one by one. But before that, you also need to set some properties. So we go to the properties and to check this tab we don't need to modify, but here we need to change the output path. So usually here it will output or it will recognize the setup version of iDesktop. So, but here we haven't used the setup version, so because we use the a bin package. So here we have to change it. Otherwise, you just keep it. So here we need to change it to. Let me copy this name first. We just so for the plugin, we have to put it in this file path. And here we just build a new folder. Yeah, we select this folder. And for this one, we don't need to modify. And here, this one, this is the second point we need to change. And this one is the startup program. So this one will also attach to the setup version. But here, we also need to change it to our bin package. So yeah, here, I would go to the bin to select this one, the startup program. Okay, and we save it, close. Yeah, so we finished the settings, and let's yeah, and the next step, sometimes we need to add some reference. So here, we can add some reference. We go to the iDesktop bin and select the DLL, because all the functions in the DLL, SuperMap DLL. So we select all the DLL like this, all the SuperMap DLL, and click add, and then you will find like this. And then here you can select which one you need to add in the reference. And yeah, for which one you can also, you can go to the reference document. So you can go to the reference document, the program reference, to see the detailed function, and then select the specific DLL. Then after that, okay, this one we have already set it. Yeah, and now you can start to develop your plugin. And here, the first step is to define design the interface. You see in this file, the configuration file, this one is yeah. Here you can see we have some default template. So here maybe it's a little bit confused, but here now we just keep it, and later we will see how to modify it. So here you only need to know this is the template we provide to help you add some default tools on the interface. You see this is some button, yeah. And then here, this is some class, some actions. So here, this is for the button, yeah, because here we'll relate it to the here, related to this class. So here you can let me zoom in this one. Yeah. So here you can add your code from here. You see, to do your work. So you can, like now here I change it to like this. Sorry. Okay, and now we need to run it. So we go to here. So after you click this button, it will start the iDesktop to debug it. Just wait for a few seconds. So now you can see this is a new tab based on the actually is related to this one. So, and in the first button, we can see this is our code. So in this way, you can add some like integrated with some third-party software or third-party function in iDesktop and to integrate them. So this is the iDesktop plugin, and yeah.
I just have a question. So about this new tab that you created, is this something that you can share with other user? Like,
Yeah, sure.
If you work with all the same tool all the time, the same tools, you can share this tab and the tools you included with other people, right?
Yeah, sure. In
Okay.
the last page, I will show you how to share.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
So in order to show that function, I will also prepare a new package. So later we will use the new package to show that. So now let's extract a new package here. Oh, sorry, this one. Okay, just let this here. Later we'll use this. Okay. So let's this one. Okay. Yeah, and some description of the label. So because you see there's some label. So here we have some description, and you can also find in the help document. So here I will not show more. Yeah, add some code and debug it, the result. And here you can, so now we know this is related to the interface. So here we can also add or modify it. We can delete some parts and modify it. Yeah, and oh yeah, this is sorry. Yeah, this is also the one of our cases in recent years, in last year. Yeah, so this is a new tab. It's for the 3D catastrophe project in Turkey. So here we developed some plugin to help them like process the multiple image and help them to do the vectorization. Also based on our basic function, but it's add some specific requirements, specific function based on their requirements. So to help them vectorize the polygon and then add some attributes like the height, and also the ownership of the house, and then we also extract it in 3D, and at last we generate to some common format like the CTGML. So that is about this project. Oh yeah, and here I also prepared a video to help you review the whole step for the plugin development. You see, yeah, and later I will share this, maybe share this video, so we will not spend more time to see it. Okay, and yeah, and then it's the last step. So here we only need to, if we want to send this to other people, we can use this way. So we just copy the let me see. Yeah, we put it in the new package and restart it. Yeah, and here we need to also do this step. Let me see. We have to make it to a zip, and then we go to here. And this window is, because my system language is Chinese, so it shows in Chinese. And but here you don't need to use this. You just here and select this button, and then you select that package. And then we restart the iDesktop. Yeah, you see the new tab is here. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is for the iDesktop, the development for the new plugin. So any question about this part?
So when you create your tiny plugin, you have like a library with all the tools and the function you want to implement, right?
Yeah.
Okay. No, that
Okay.
was my
Okay.
last question.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and then we go to the iObjects part, because each time I will show these two products together, because it's quite similar. Yeah, so we can compare some difference between this product also. So yeah, we use these slides from here. We will have also, as I said, it's 3 parts, but for the introduction, it's similar like iDesktop, so we'll skip. So we'll go to the configuration directly and also show some. I prepared some. There are 3 demos to show this product. Just some different function. So I will show you some demonstrations. Yeah, so we start from the software preparation for the iObjects. Sorry, this page is not correct. For this product, okay, for the iObjects.net. Okay. So the first one, we need prepare the package of iObjects.net. And the second one, we need the IDE. Here we use the latest version of the Visual Studio. You can download from the website. And for the package, I also have some points need to clarify. So also from our official website, you will see the iObjects. Here we have lots of a different version of the development language, but here today we talk about the iObjects.net. So here we suggest you to use this one, the last one, because it's a full package with all the sample codes, sample data, and some documentations. So this one, okay, you can download here. Yeah, after you download it, I will show you from here. You can extract it, and then you will get this one. And here, okay, yeah. Here you find some BAT file. So we need to run the BAT file to also register the toolbar in Visual Studio. So let me show you the toolbar. So here we select a new project. The Windows Form app. Just set a name. So after you register the template, you will find this this tab. Okay, so you should double click this one, install and x86. Yeah, because here you have a question why we not choose the byte 64, but we choose the byte 32. So this is because actually both these two library you can select, because you see this is a byte 32 and this is the library of the byte 64. But here, because the core bytes of the Visual Studio, so if you choose this one, we'll add some control tools. It cannot show in the interface of the Visual Studio. So here we suggest you to use this one. So you just double click and then you finish the registration. And here also some other points about the package. Here you can also find there's a folder called help. So in the help folder, you can find some help documents. This is English version. Just check it. The program reference. So you can also search from here. Yeah, this is the help document, and yeah, the step to build the new project. So it's first you should register the BAT file, and then you build a new project and add some control bar or map control or the scenes control and add your own code. And if sometimes you find after you run the registration program, you still cannot find the template in the Visual Studio, you can also add this one manually. So it's very easy. New add tab, set the name. And here you can select the DLL from you only need to select this several DLL and add it here. Yeah. And after that, you find this one. And here we accept the help document. We also provide some sample data and sample code. You can see here. Some sample code and 3D is in real space. Some 3D analysis. later I will show you in the Visual Studio. And so here, yeah, we go to this page to add our own map control. So here you can add the map control here. Yeah, when you add the map control, you find it will also automatically add some reference. And if you want to use some third-party reference, you should add it from here. Okay, and here I will use the first demo to show you. So here I will load a map here. So here we need a map control, and we also maybe we add a button, and also here we need to add a workspace control. Workspace, yes. Okay. And before that, I did some preparation for the map. Here I prepared some data. So in SuperMap, if you want to load a map, you should prepare a workspace, because for the data structure, we save all the information and the relationship in the workspace, and you can load the workspace and then load this map. So here I prepared a workspace, includes, you see, the data source, we have a map database, and there's a vector data. This one, just a word map. And also here, I have already prepared a map here. Here I just make a semantic map. And then I save all the information in the workspace. You see, you can save workspace. And after that, we go to the program, and yeah, actually here we have to add some code. We view the code here first. View the code. Yeah, from here, we will see here we add some reference first, because later we will use the SuperMap data DIL. So here we add, because we need load the map from the workspace. So the workspace belong to the data DIL. So, oh, sorry. We need add the data. Okay. Yeah, and also we need to add the relationship between the workspace and the map control. So let's let me see. Yeah. We go to the form load, and this name is map control 1. Okay. Because we will load the map in this map control, so this is the name of the workspace. Yeah. And we write the load code in this button. Here we need first we need to define the workspace connection info. So and here we need to because we need add some parameters. So here we write like this. We need to define the file path of the workspace. So here, and also we need to define the workspace type, because for the connection, we have some database workspace and also some file workspace. So here we need some define the type. Oh, sorry. SMW. This one, okay. And let me see. Oh yeah, and we also fill the file path. So and then we add this connection information to the workspace. And so now we have already opened the workspace. And we also need to find a map, because in one workspace, we can save several maps. So here we also need to define the map. The map name is world. And also zoom in. Yeah. And after that, yeah, when we close the map, we also need to define the depose action. So let me find. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Close. Yeah, this one. Okay, let us run it. And yeah, now we click this button to see, yeah, you see, this is a map. So that is the first demo. It's very basic, very easy, but I just want to let it to show the whole concept and the workflow to use the iObjects development. Yeah, and also I prepared another 2 demos, so I will do it also very quickly. So we close this one. Here, I also prepared a 3D demo, 3D data. Let me show you. You can also load the workspace like this, like here, like drag it. Here. This is 3D data.
Maybe I missed that from the first part, but when you create your 3D data directly in the software, what's the extension you produce? Like Esri, for example, is called multi-patch. Do you have like a specific extension?
Actually, for the you mean for the 3D data, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So sorry. You mean the format to input the data,
Yeah.
or the
Yeah.
or which format we save it?
Yes, the format you save the data. Is
Yeah.
it something specific to SuperMap? Yeah, yes.
Yeah, but yeah, let me show you from here. Yeah, as we all know, for the maps, we save in this route, and also for the 3D, we save in the scenes route. So actually here, you see, in this workspace, actually for the course, also save some configuration or the style or the color. So here you see in this scene, we have, sorry, let me click. We have this one is also the vector data, but now we load it in 3D. So here it will read the data from the database also, but here we add another layer. It's a symmetrical map layer. So we can symbolize the map in different colors. So these two layers, when we save it, we save in the scenes root. So here in the and then we save the scenes in the workspace. So in the workspace will save all the configuration in the some specific format, like XML format. Then when we load it, it will load the data source, the style, and the other like coordinate system like that. So that is the whole concept. So yeah, the data is still read from the database. We will not change the data format. Yeah. Yeah. Is it clear or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand how it works. My question is that when I export 3D data from Esri, it's called multi-patch. It's the format. So do you have like a specific name or something like that?
Yeah. For 3D format in our structure, we called it model data set. But here,
Okay.
sorry, here, let me give you more explanation. Here, for this demo, I didn't use that model format. I just use a vector data, but I overlaid it in the spherical scenes. But here, you see, we can also use. Yeah, in the last demo, I will use that. So here, you see this on basic format, and here you see the model. So this is like you input the SKP from the SketchUp, then the model after you input it will be saved in the model format, model data set. Yeah, like this.
Okay.
So all the 3D data is in model data set. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Welcome. And yeah. So after that, we also save the 3D scene in the workspace. Then we load it. Yeah, but before when you test it, before you load it, you have to close the iDesktop to disconnect the with the database. Otherwise, we will fail to open. Or you can just close the workspace. So it's also okay, like this. Close the workspace. Yeah, and we go to let's let's build a new project to see how the 3D data works. Yeah, once again, we also create a new project and select this one. Yeah, so here we need this time we need a sense control. This one. And also the workspace is also necessary. And we also use a button like this. Okay, so go to the code. Yeah, actually like this we can. We add also add the relate the workspace to the sense control. Workspace. This button. The file path. And the path and open the 3D scene. The name is, let me check, I forgot the name. Let me see, this one. World 3D. Okay. Zoom in it. Now let's start. Yeah, so this is for the 3D scene. And the last one, this one, is a little bit different with this first two, because here, let me show you in iDesktop first. Let me load the data. You see here, I prepare some sample data for the model. And here, you have two options to load it by the iObjects first. It's like the second demo. It just let me do it from the beginning. You add it in the new spherical scenes, and you zoom in. And now you save it. And now we load it. and we run it to check. Oh, sorry. You see, the data is here. So you find now the size of the data is not very big, but here, if you want to load the big scale of the data, so it will influence your performance. So here, now we will use a second way to load this data. So now let's load this data again to see what will happen. And so in SuperMap, when we load the big scale of the data, we provided the way that, you see, you also load it in the 3D scenes here, zoom in, and then you can right click and generate cache. So this function we also use to load some data on the web terminal. So it's very, very important. And here we set some parameters. You can use the default parameters and just set the file, the cache path, set the name and click generate. So here I have already generated the cache, you see. This is a cache. And also in this cache folder, there's a SAP file and a DAT file. It's just some index file and also the configuration file. And in the SAP file, you may see here we define the this one, the center point of the cache of the location of the model. And also this is the file path. So we can use this file to load all the model. So here I will show you, you can close it. And here we create a new scribble scene. And now here we will not load the model. Even you don't need to open this database, you can load the cache from here and select the SAP file. We zoom in. So we can load the model in this way. And so that is, I will show you how to load in the iObjects. So save it, set a name, maybe set it to Okay, and now save close the workspace. And here we load that one. Yeah, just change the sense name because all the 3D data we need load by the sense. Yeah. So this is the second way to load the 3D data. Yeah, I think that is the whole part for the SuperMap iObjects product.